Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for May 19th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, let's look for any geometry to start with, which made quick work of yesterday's puzzle. 2, 6, 7. Okay, so 5, 6, 7 need to go here. This is really close. This cell can't be 5, 7, but it could be 6. So unfortunately, we can't do anything with that. What about 5, 6, 7 against this column? This cell can't be 5, 6. It's really interesting how we're so close. The 5 is actually placed though, so let's do that. So there's our 5. These 5s look in. Just trying to follow up on 5s if there's more follow-up. We have these 5s. Just looking at all the 5s. We have these 5s. Okay, I think that's what we get for 5s. All right. So now 6 and 7 need to go here. Unfortunately, this can't be 6, this can't be 7, but that's not good enough. All right, how about 4, 6, 9 here? We need 4, 6, and 9. Yeah, not lucky there either. The 6, is that? No. Okay. What else are we going to look at? The 8 and the 1 against this column. This can't be 1. That's not good enough. How about something from this box, like 4, 5, 6? That's too many. No, I'm not seeing anything here either. I feel like I'm going to miss it. I don't know. 2, 5, 9. Oh, we have 5, 9, and 5, 9. Okay, so I got the 5s because I was looking strictly at the 5s. We actually have 5, 9, and 5, 9 looking in. So this is a hidden 5, 9 pair for the box. What do hidden pairs do? Well, they remove anything other than those 2 digits from those 2 cells, because we need to place 5 and 9 in this box, and these are the only 2 places they can go, meaning one of them will be 5 and one of them will be 9, meaning they can't be anything else. So the way we follow up on this is we think about what the digits were that now can't be here. They already couldn't be 1, 2, 3. 4 was removed from this cell, but that doesn't seem to have affected much. We have this 4 looking down. This can't be 4. I mean, it was removed from here too, but it was already gone. That's why I'm talking about that. Anyway, 6 was removed from both of them. This 6 looks down. So 6 is one of these 3. Still not quite good enough. Interesting. This can't be 4 or 6. I'm just thinking about 4 and 6 in this row because we have this 4 and 6 sitting here. So 4 and 6 are in these 3 places. Just not quite enough, but we haven't finished counting everything. This can't be 8 now. So 8's in one of these 2. 8 looks down. Okay, we can't do anything with 8, and then 9 is one. Okay. So unfortunately, there's not a good follow-up. We should keep our eye on 4, 6. Or if there's another digit. That means this is quite limited, because it's not the 4, 6. So it's down to 2 digits, which are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 1 and the 8. Okay. Yeah, and 8's in one of these 2. Okay. Well, that was... that wasn't bad. 1 and 3, 5, 7, 9. So unfortunately, yeah, we have the 5 and 9, 5 and 9 here. So it's just the 7. And that's not limited. All right. I don't think we have any like New York Times tricks today. It's possible I missed it. Hold on, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, there's just 5 places for it. So, all right, let's just do a normal scan then. If I missed it, I missed it. It's not in every puzzle. It's not like you should expect it to be there. It's just if you find it, it's very helpful. 2's in one of these 2. 2 can be in plenty of places over here. Let's see. We also have 2's here. And then 5, 6, 7. So we do have these 2 6's, putting a 6 in one of these 2. The 2, 5, we got all the 5's. 7. Nothing with 7. Okay. The 9 looks into this box, putting a 9 in. Oh, the 9 is placed, even better, because this 9 also looks up. So we can place the 9 in the box and then follow up on that by putting a 9 in one of these 3. I think that's all we get for buddies. What about verticals? 4, 6, 9, 2, no. Okay, so I want to look at this box. It is down to 1, 3, 4, 8. 1, 3, 4, 8. The 1 looks up, putting a 1 in one of these 2. That is going to point. That's very nice. This 1 looks up, these ones point in, leaving just one of these 2 for 1. That's going to point along with these pointing ones, putting a 1 in one of these 3. We basically just learned what I would have learned from the row, which is in this row, 1's in one of these 3. It's another way to find that. What were the other digits? We had 1, 3, 4, 8. So these are just 3, 4, 8. We can mark that. And then this isn't 8, so it's 1, 3, 4, but I think this can be any of them. This row is down to 1, 3, 8, 9. This can't be 1, 8, or 9. So this is a naked 3, leaving a 1, 8, 9 triple over here. But this 8, 9 makes this a naked 1. Now this is an 8, 9 pair. All right, let's follow up on what we can. We have the 2 3s here. What about the 1? So anything with 1s? 1's in one of these 2. I'm looking. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, we already basically know about 1s. These 2 digits are probably limited. Yeah, let me just take a look. They're not 1, 2. They could be 3. This could be 4. Neither of them could be 5 or 6. They both. Oh, and this one can be 7, but not this one. Nice. Yeah, they are quite limited. We know they're not 8, 9. The 8, 9's there. Does that tell us anything about 8s? It doesn't really. Huh. 3, 4, and 3, 7. That might come in handy. It's not doing anything yet, though. All right, I think I'm done with this band for now. Let's move on to the next band. 8s, we can't do anything. 1, 5. Oh, the 1 is placed in this box. How did I miss that when I placed that 1? I must have just not seen this 1 at the time. All right, now these 2 1s look in. This one looks up, putting a 1 in. Sorry, one of these 2. This one also looks down, placing 1 in this box. I remember this was 1 of 2 places for 8 in the row. That 8 sees there, that 8 sees there. So now we can place the 8. And that also places the 8 in this box, which then places the 1 in this box. Very handy. All right, now I have this 8. So 8 ends up in one of these 2. So this is basically a 1, 2, 8 triple, but this can't be 1 or 8. So we get the 2, and then we're left with a 1, 8. Oops, oh my gosh. I'm trying to clear the 2s. We end up with a 1, 8 pair. And that means this is a pair, the 5 and the 7. So 5, 7 pair says that can't be 5. So that is 5. Oh, and this is the only place for 7 in the row. For this row, only place for 7. And now this is 3, 4, 6. All right. Well, that's quite nice. This column has a pair left because we have the 3, 4. So let's fill out the pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6 and 7. This 6 tells us that's 7. That's 6. Okay. This column is down to 4 digits. We need 2, 3, 4, 6. Well, the 6 joins the 2. Yeah, we have this 2, 6 here saying it's not there. So this is our 2, 6 pair. And that means this is also a pair. 3, 4. Oh, and this 3 sees over. So that's 4, that's 3. That makes this something. A 6. Makes that a 6. All right. This column is down to 2, 3, 4, 7. This can't be 4, 7. It's only 2, 3. So this is 2, 3, 7. This can't be 7, so it's 2, 3, 4. Actually, so that means 7 in this column only goes here. I feel like I'm just low-hanging fruiting my way through this without finishing my normal scans, but we have 2, 3, and 9 here. That's not a 2. The 9's in one of these 2. That can't be 9. The 9's point. In fact, this is just a triple for the box. We need a 3, 4, 9. That's not 9. That's not 4. This isn't 9 because of the pointing 9's here, in case you forgot. 6, 3, 4, 9. So that means this is a pair. It's obviously a pair. In fact, it's done. This is our 1. This is our 7. Okay. Is there any like easy scans to do? We have these 2 7s. Puts a 7 down here. 8, 1, 5. I think that's it. Are these 2 limited? Probably. But let's just look at this bottom band for a second. This box is filled. So the 3 is going to have a buddy. Putting a 3 down here. 1s are done. And then the 5, 6, 7, 9. So we already have 5 and 9. So the 6 and 7 have buddies. So basically 6 is placed. This 6 looks down. This 6 looks in. And then I said 7 as well. 7 somewhere in here. Okay. Placing the 6, we can follow up by... Oh, that's really nice. We place a 6 here. It gives us 2 and 6 here. That's not a 2. Places 2 up here. And then now this has to be... This is a hidden 5-7 pair. In fact, what we can do is the 3-9 pair gives us the 4 over here. And then now you can see just from the row it has to be 5-7 as well. So that means that's not a 3. In fact, this is down to 3 digits now. It's the 3... Sorry, it's 2, 3, 9. Oh, this can't be 3 or 9, so that's a 2. Oh, there's so many places to look. What's the easiest? This is 3, 8, 9, not a 9. So it's 3, 8. This whole row is 2, 3, 4, 8. This can't be 2, 3, so it's 4, 8. This is any of them, but the 2, actually. It is 2, because that can't be 2, and these can't be 2. So 2 is placed in the row. And so this is 3, 4, 8, not 3, just 4, 8. So there's a 3 there. What's going to resolve all this? Maybe this box or this box. I think we just got a pencil. This whole row needs a 2, 4, 7, 9. 2 is placed in the row, only here. These two 2s look down. So these are 4, 7, 8. So this is 4, 7. This is 4, 7, 8. I don't really think I need those 7s marked. Yeah, we have a 4, 7, 8 triple in the box. 4, 7, 5, 9, 5, 7. This is not 5 or 7, so this is only 4, 9. This box needs 1, 3, 4, 9. So this is 1, 3, 9. And this is 1, 4 only. It sees 3 and 9. All right, well, everything's penciled. What did I miss? Clearly something... something that's going to resolve everything that's probably staring right at me. And I'm just not looking at the right place. Ah, interesting. 5 in this column. Can only go here. Let's just double check that. Sometimes I make penciling mistakes, so always good to double check when it's an important step. Yeah, so this is because of the oh yeah, because of the 5 there. All right, so 5 is placed here, giving us 7, giving us 5 and 7 here. We get 9 and 5. We get 4, 8, 7. That's 8, 3, 4. That's 9, 3. 4, 9, 8, 3, 1, 8, 3, 4. We're basically done. 3 emitting confetti there. 4, 9, 3, 1. We get 3 and 9, and we're done. Another straightforward puzzle today. Difficulty varies wildly. I get this comment a lot. The medium was harder than the hard today. Maybe they accidentally misclassified it. That would imply human intention, and I highly doubt there's any human involved in the Sudoku from start to end. They use a computer to generate these. I'm almost positive. They have a relatively nice generation function. But the way easy, medium, and hard are classified is easy is only singles, hidden and naked singles. That's all you need to solve easy. Medium is hidden and naked singles plus pointing and claiming. I don't know why they chose that, but you don't actually ever need pairs, triples, quads, hidden or naked to solve the medium. You only need pointing and claiming, although you will find pairs and triples and quads and whatever. You know, you can find them and use them. There's no reason you shouldn't. But you can technically always solve the medium with only pointing and claiming. Sometimes called lock candidates, sometimes called box line reduction. And then the hard adds your pairs, triples, quads, hidden and naked. And I don't know if you always need some amount of pointing and claiming also, but I do know that they always require some kind of pair or triple or something. And that's why finding the New York Times trick early for a New York Times hard, sometimes that was the thing they needed you to find, and then from there it's just singles. And that's why it feels trivial. All right, anyway. Thought I'd talk about that because it's not that they misclassified it. It's that oftentimes humans have more trouble finding claiming than they do like a pair. It's not really a human related classification of difficulty. It's not like they had a bunch of people solve it and rate the difficulty. They just base it on what techniques are required to make it through the puzzle. All right. Anyway, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.